the letter I sent to the Nobel Prize Committee. It's nominating you for the Peace Prize, which is well-deserved, and you should get it.
The Israeli Prime Minister bearing gifts at a White House dinner.
Well, thank you very much.
Thanks for the US strikes on Iran's nuclear facilities, which both leaders still hail as a great success.
I think Iran wants to meet. I think they want to make peace, and I'm all for it.
Also on the menu, the US proposal for a 60-day ceasefire between Israel and Hamas in Gaza. Families of Israeli hostages gathered outside the US Embassy in Tel Aviv with this message for Donald Trump.
We have suffered enough. The Gazans have suffered enough. The region has suffered enough.
Please make the decision. Finish this war.
US Middle East envoy Steve Witkoff will travel to Doha for indirect talks already underway between Israel and Hamas.
We have an opportunity to finally get a peace deal, Mr. Prime Minister, as we discussed, and I'm hopeful for it very quickly.
It would involve the staggered release of hostages in exchange for Palestinians being held in Israeli jails, the withdrawal of Israeli troops from parts of Gaza, and continued discussions on ending the war entirely. But Hamas wants a guarantee that fighting will cease before releasing hostages. And there are reports Israel's refusal to allow the free and safe entry of aid into Gaza is another sticking point. Ahead of this meeting, Donald Trump had promised to be firm with Benjamin Netanyahu as he pushed for a ceasefire agreement. As Israel's major security partner and supplier of arms, the US has leverage. But the question remains whether the president is willing to use it. For Palestinians, the war lurches from one crisis to another. More than 57,000 killed, most of the population displaced, and nearly 500,000 facing famine within months. The Israeli Prime Minister has again suggested they could move to neighbouring countries.
I think President Trump had a brilliant vision. It's called free choice. You know, if people want to stay, they can stay. But if they want to leave, they should be able to leave.
Displacement is death. I would rather go home along with everyone else.
From the war zone to the White House, a desire to end this conflict, but with no clear path ahead. Carrington Clark, ABC News, Washington.